Morning, everybody. So fantastic to be connecting with you. It's almost December. So thanks for taking the time to just sit with me for a moment. So we are going to flip the script entirely today. After a few heavy days, real conversations, deep pain, real danger. This morning we're going to talk about something that's completely different. And we're going to be talking about what it is that we are aiming for. Because recovery is not just about avoiding the dark stuff and avoiding the pain and all of that. It's about moving forward closer to the light, into God's marvelous light, what He's got planned for you as well. So Sunday night during our meeting, one of the guys on the program used a golf analogy. So he said, I think it's brilliant. He said, recovery is like golf. And I was chuckling inside a little bit when he said that because golf, like what is it with these guys and all of the golf? But then it hit me, not the golf ball, that this is spot on. This is absolutely true. In golf, you have to, if you focus on the water and you hit the ball, you hit the water. If you focus on the big tree, you hit the big tree. Whatever it is that you focus on, you sort of hit. If you stay at the sand trap, then your ball's going to fall in the sand trap. So guess what your ball um, is going to touch if you just focus on all the bad stuff all the time. So I think that's actually brilliant. So we have to be aware of the bad things, but I think our focus needs to be on the fairway. And there's a reason why it's called the fairway, by the way. Your whole body will align with your aim. Like this December is going to be a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful time. We are aware of all the obstacles. Everything. If you focus on the fairway and what it is that this December can be like, your mind, your swing, your posture, your breath, even the breeze will start to align itself with your focus. Everything moves into the direction of your vision. And recovery works exactly the same way. It makes so much sense. So if you only focused on not relapsing, on not messing up, on not breaking your wife's heart, on not getting triggered, on not failing, you'll end up where your attention is focusing on. The fear, the shame, the panic, pressure, all of these things. But if you focus on what kind of man it is that you want to become and be, what kind of woman it is that you want to become, what healing looks like for you in your situation, what safety feels like, what honesty does for your heart, and what belonging feels like, and what stability looks like in December, your whole recovery starts to shift. So, so we recently spoke about 5 rules for relapsing, for not relapsing or surviving December. Um, we we spoke about a map that takes you towards safety, a map that takes you towards connection. At Grace Online, we spoke about clarity, gentleness from the men's side towards their wives and the wives' side towards the men as well. Peace, emotional honesty. Um, we're not just talking about what to avoid. We're also talking about what to aim for. So I want to build on that. Let's let's stop fighting the water hazards. Let's start focusing on the fairway and who it is that we want to be. So if I can ask you something that's very, very powerful, maybe. Um, what do you want out of this recovery from pornography and sexual addiction? Not what I'm not asking you what you fear. I'm not asking you what you dread. I'm not asking you what you're running away from, but what are you running toward? Or is it peace, maybe? Sense of calm and peace on the inside? Do you want safety? Is it just emotional stability? Sort of a happy general vibe in the home? Maybe it's a sense of belonging. I've got my little space in the world. Maybe it's intimacy, closeness, emotional closeness. Maybe it's self-respect. Um, yes, I remember when acting out happened many years ago. I mean, it almost feels a bit foreign, but I'm sure it's still true. Um, so there's like this dof mofkop feeling after you've acted out. Maybe you just want mental clarity and just feel like a person again. Um, maybe maybe you want to feel proud of who it is that you're really busy becoming. It's almost as if your entire nervous system will start to align with the good, positive, beautiful, amazing things that you would focus on. So maybe if you would like, you can focus with me for a short moment in time that on a December where there's no panic. Just imagine that for a moment. No panic in December. Just people being present, laughter. No one pretending, having to pretend that everything's okay. Just solid ground, both feet on the floor, groundedness. Not like someone that's drowning, struggling, someone that's being held close. Those are beautiful images. No pretense, just being held, safety, belonging. Maybe we could even focus beyond that on a January where um where you go into January not having act out one last time forever on 2025, same way I did 2024, 23. But what if you could enter into January with like a royal posture? I'm a holy nation. I'm a royal priesthood. I'm somebody important, and I'm loved and I'm held. And because you are busy becoming someone who doesn't just survive like on the edge of a cliff. You're becoming somebody that can lead yourself. What if you what if you entered into January as a person with with a posture of success and no pretense, like I said, and able to lead yourself? What would that do for your confidence levels? There's a whole month left to start the journey of recovery if you haven't yet. So you're not here just to avoid disaster. That's not living. You are here in this world to build a life, a real life, healed life, and a life that is very meaningful, a life that is impactful, a life that will leave a legacy. Yes, we talk about the dangers, we talk about the darkness. We hold on to the light and we hold on to the darkness. We hold people's heart in the darkest spaces of their lives and their hearts. But there's also a light component. We talk about the light as well. So today we are going to focus on the fairway about aiming your life into the direction that makes you feel proud, looking towards that light that's inside, the guidance that Jesus gives. Today we talk about the fairway. Today we talk about aiming into the direction that makes you feel like you can be proud of yourself. So please allow with me this December to 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 reveal what it is that you're aiming for, not just what it is that you want to escape. I'd like you to aim high. I'd like you to aim brave. Have courage in what it is that you're aiming for. Aim healed. Aim honest, because your life follows your focus, and your future is watching where you are going to point your eyes. Thanks for listening to me today.